Hi, Karen with you here today. I am super excited to be guest designing here at Kitaholic Kit for the month of July. There is such a great amount of products in this month's kit. I can't wait to show you what I've done. So I'll quickly tell you a little bit what I've done, and I'll give you a little bit of information about the photo and things like that as well. So you'll see here that I have some fussy cut out flowers from one of the Vicky Boughton papers. I was sort of thinking I would do a bit of a trail down from the top, sort of like a flowing piece of flowers, and that, when I thought about it, didn't really work. So I had a bit of a play off camera with some of the mixed media kit. This isn't really my mixed media page that I have done for the month, but it does obviously have some mixed media in it. I just didn't film that bit. So I used the purple and the pink paint, acrylic paint that we get from Kaisercraft in the mixed media kit this month. And I just watered it down and used the packaging technique, and also used quite a few splatters, particularly for the pink, and some deeper, darker splatters sort of quite high up for some of those really purpley dots that you see there at the top of the page. I decided I wanted to give my layout just a little bit of an anchor. So I thought maybe I'll make some sort of basket or something like that. So I had a play with all the Vicky Boughton stuff, and it's also, I found, a little tricky considering how big those pieces are. I do have a layout later in the month that actually shows what I've done with some of the really large pieces from the Vicky Boughton ephemera, and I really loved how it turned out, so I look forward to showing you that one. So I decided it was really going to be a bit of a floral explosion, as Laura Alberts often calls them, if you ever watch her on YouTube. So I thought I'd have a bit of a flower explosion, but I also really wanted to capture the "You Colour My World." I love that sentiment. It just fell on, and I knew exactly what photo I was going to do for this one when I saw that this photo is me and a group of other amazing women that I've known for a number of years now. All the way back, it's about 15, 16 years ago now. We met online, as a lot of scrappers do, back in the days when there was forums, and we didn't really have, well, Facebook didn't exist. I think there was MySpace back then. That's how old I'm going back. And we met on a forum, and we started getting together for retreats. Our first one was in Mount Tamborine, and some of the people in this photo were the originals, and we've added to the group over the years. Some people have come and they've gone, but we've had the most amazing friendships over that time, and I can't tell you how much I treasure knowing these women. They have supported me in good and some pretty rough times over the years. Not everyone could be here for this particular retreat, but we decided we'd have a bit of a photo shoot with Leanne Stamatolis, a photographer here in Brisbane. And she came up to the Sunshine Coast while we were staying up there and took some awesome individual shots and group shots of us. This shot here was one of the last ones that was taken. We raced to the beach to see if we could get some of the sunset in. So when I mean this, I guess that sentiment on that ephemera, "You Colour My World," these women absolutely do. So I thought I'd really use a little bit of that paintbrush ephemera and the paint ephemera. So I couldn't help myself. I thought I'd scrap this wonderful photo. I did fiddle a lot with this. The amount of time I had to edit from this video is quite unbelievable. So I did fuss and fluff around quite a bit, trying to work out where I was going to put everything. So you'll see here that I'm also adding in some butterflies into the page as well, just to give it that little bit of an airy feel as well. Because once I've put all the flowers down, it did feel a little chunky, but I just loved them so much, and I thought, no, I'm going to stick with them. So I put I love those little, I'm not even sure what they are. Not sure what they're called. So I was trying to work out how to put that onto the arc there. I moved that around about 10 times, I think, until I got that right. And trying to work out exactly where to put that that ephemera piece was going on no matter what. I was going to find a space and it was going to stay somewhere. So I'm pretty much at that point now. I've glued most of the flowers down by this stage. Now I have actually also used some foam underneath the photo, and I backed the photo with some tissue paper just to give it a little bit of a lift off that mixed media in the background. And I've also put foam underneath the handle of the paintbrush and at the squirts of paint as well, just to lift that off. Because you might have seen me, I used foam underneath that semicircle as well to really pop it off the page, so it gives it quite a lot of dimension. So I'm pretty much happy with where I've got everything situated now. So I'm finally doing that last little bit of sticking the last of the ephemera down. And here is the final layout. I am so happy with how this turned out. I have got some still shots there, some close-ups. You'll see there that I've sort of curled up some of the flowers as well to give a little bit more dimension. So I want to thank you so much for joining us here today. I really look forward to sharing the next few layouts with you for this month. Thank you so much again. Bye.